Today, I'm gonna show you how to create luxurious looking stories for your personal brand, especially for a launch. Your Instagram stories are where your most engaged followers are, which is why we need to hit them. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you what to say in your stories, and number two, how to actually create very beautiful, stunning stories. And the conversions from these stories are a lot more than even from posts. So if you're launching a masterclass, if you're launching a webinar, you need to be utilizing stories, but not just any stories, beautiful, luxurious stories that are attracting the right client and the right audience, which is what I will show you how to do in this video. Starting off with what to say, because we don't want to just say, hey, come join, unless you have my client's 3.5 million followers. She can do that and get like 1,000 registrations. But if you have less than that, we need to actually be strategic around what we say and then how we present it. So let's dive in first to the first part, which is what are we saying? We want to actually take our follower through a journey. That means we are hitting on their pain points. That means we are hitting on what's important to them. That means we are nurturing them and we are educating them. To know what we want to say, I've created my own 9-day authority story framework, because we need to warm up the leads to whatever your launch is, whatever you want to actually create. We need to hype it up, but position you as the authority and as the leader. What I'm going to share with you is specifically if you are launching a masterclass, a webinar, a course, a product, and you want to build up hype for your stories. This is guaranteed to position you as the authority, as the expert, and even if people who are a little bit unsure, they will be like, wow, she really knows her stuff. So your presentation can look gorgeous, but on the back end, we are using sales psychology to actually level it up. So I created my own 9-day authority framework, which is where it's more than 3 days. It's more than 5 days, because even in such a short amount of period of time, anything below 7 days is a little bit too short to really warm up the people. This is where we can take our time and really hype it up. So this day one is the hidden shift. So this is where we are introducing the big idea that connects to what your product is, but they have not understood yet. Number two is we take that idea and talk about it from the back, which is the lie. So whatever your idea is, kind of contrast it with a negative belief. Day three is we tie in their big problem that they actually have, that this issue is a lot bigger and more common than they think, and that issue is the root of all problems, and it's why your masterclass, your course, your webinar is the key to fixing it. Then we kind of really propel it forward by talking about what is the daily damage. So we reveal how this problem is affecting every single thing in their lives. That is mindset, body, finances, physical, relationships, connections. So whatever it is, we exponentially make it bigger and talk about it from that perspective. Then is day 5 is we talk about where does this come from? This is where if you put in statistics, if you put in actual research, you're gonna be like, wow, how does she know all this thing? And all you have to do for this research, go on Google and look up like research percentages about your topic. For example, if it's a topic about confidence, we go and we look percentage of women who feel insecure in relationships. And then we put in that data, put it into ChatGPT and say, hey, can you please help me write this? It will give it to you. Day 6 is the proof in plain sight, which is where we use famous people, individuals, someone that your audience will know a lot. If you're in the personal branding space, use popular creators that your audience will know, so then they can resonate with it, and we use their example to showcase it on the line. Then day 7 is when we're starting to get a little bit fun, and we are introducing actually the missing code, or your solution. So we're like a little bit breadcrumb. So all these, before day 7, we were talking about the problems, talking about the aches, their fears, their horrible things that are happening. And then on day 7 is when we're like, you know what? But we have something to fix. We could actually fix that for you. Now that you know that there's a solution, what is the cost of waiting? The cost of waiting is huge because your life will be the same or your life could change if you join my masterclass, my course, my webinar, my low ticket thing, whatever it is, you put them at a choice. Now you could act and actually have a better life or stay on the same path. And day 9 is the actual launch. Doors open, it's here. It's better, of course, to post day 9 before 2-3 days before. That way next stories could be just, hey, we're starting, hey, we're doing it, hey, it's at this time. That way you really build up the hype and really just like so amazing. But now you're like, okay, but how do we present it? This is an example of a gorgeous picture that I did. It just looks amazing. I didn't cover exactly what to say, but you can just ask ChatGPT to expand on what I said. If you want me to make a video around what to really say in copywriting for your stories, I got you, but this is more focused on the overview for the stories. And now let's actually get into the fun part, which is actually making the AI images. And what I'm using for this is called Higgsfield AI. This is insane. I'm not gonna lie, I did purchase like they're like almost maximum like membership because it's really so powerful for content creation. This is not sponsored. I bought it myself because I saw how powerful it is. And I was just like, oh no, why do I need to use AI for content? No. If you have clients, if you want your Instagram to look phenomenal, this is so amazing. This is examples of the images that I've been able to create, like just how gorgeous this looks. And before knowing how to prompt, this is what you're going to get. This is what you're going to get. This is not a good prompt. This is horrible. Stuff that's not realistic, stuff like this, and then pictures like this. You see how photorealistic it looks? And this is exactly my client. This is exactly her face. It shocks me because even the veins, even the eyes, even the cheek are the same. This is why you could actually use this and nobody can tell this is AI unless you tell them. So this is why this is the kind of prompt that I use. But first, before the prompt, I actually use image and I create models and I create a soul. And this is what the soul is you actually make your own character. This is great if you want your pictures to have consistent face in every single picture, which is what I did. And this is Olga. So to create your own character, you upload, I think, from 20 to 50 pictures. Then it takes the exact face, hair, fingers, nails, eyes, expressions, and it literally uses that in every single picture. And what you want to do is you want to be, especially on Higgsfield Soul, what I say is I actually made my own GPT, and I'm not going to take credit for this prompt. I watched this video from this video and I understood how important prompting is. So I just kind of took this prompt, tweaked it and made it my own. So this is kind of what it is. My goal for my pictures is making them as hyper realistic, as ultra high end, as beautiful as possible, as luxury as possible. And that's what I want to showcase in a lot of my pictures. And like have this sort of first is subject, then pose and body language, wardrobe, environment, composition, like how we wanted, close up, medium, portrait, full body, then the camera shot, especially depth. I've been loving having depth in like my AI picture because this does not look good. My client Olga looks gorgeous, but this does not look as good as something like this because there's depth, there's furniture, there's environment, there's light, and you're like, wow, like this is so gorgeous. Especially I want to show you image like this when there's something in front and then she's behind in focus. That really plays around like how an actual camera will be. So what my prompt is, it's this. And what's important also is actually putting a negative prompt. So I would just take this, and then this is the formula professionals actually use. This is the subject, pose, clothing, environment, composition, lens, depth of field, lighting, materials, color grading, mood, style, negative prompt. And this will give you such gorgeous pictures. Like, come on, like you just like how like. And then what we do is we take those pictures, we download them, and we go into Canva, which I know everyone's like, oh yeah, I can make Canva pictures, but no, the real creativity comes from here. So we kind of template out the stories, and these are day one. And I found this template. Like, I don't want to reinvent the wheel, so what I would usually do is go on Canva and, for example, let's go templates, and I would look up something like this. You see how gorgeous this looks? I would not have been able to come up with that. Then what I do is like go click copy template. I just copy and paste it into my design, like make a new page, elegance masterclass. For example, if you really love a template and it looks really aesthetic, we just take that and then we take the picture that we already had. We take a template that's already aesthetic, that's already beautiful from Canva, that already has this. What's very important is it has this sans and sans serif fonts. This combination of like hieroglyph and then regular font is what makes it gorgeous. So we take this font, we take the image, and then we take the copy that ChatGPT gave you, and we create our own beautiful video. And what you do is you take the font that you want and then template it out by just copy and paste it, and then put in the pictures, and you're done. And if you want to template this, you just delete the pictures, then copy and paste it, change the text, and change the picture. It's that easy, and you get results like this, especially the conversions, because if you want to attract a high-paying audience, it needs to look gorgeous and amazing and stunning, and it just looks so good. And if you want my help with this, if you want me to help show you how to do it for your use case, you could actually book a call with me in the link in bio so that we could go over what your page sends, what your presentation gives right now, and if you want actual help with this, I got you. And if you want more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. Bye.